Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, cause it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, here we go. Happy Monday. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. No, Virginia, you showed your tatas off to little kids and then went to the Irish Fest on Friday. Anything else exciting happened this weekend?
That was the highlight.
Okay.
Flashing the neighbor boy.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. Okay, good for you. Bird, any highlights that you had this week?
I had a lot go. I mean, there was a lot that went on this weekend.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I know you cracked your head open on Saturday night.
Yeah, it was just kind of just a weird weekend. Odd things kept happening to me. I know they always happen to me. Did you see the picture of that figure I posted? The action figure?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, on Facebook. You said it looked like your dad, and now it looks a lot like you. I think that's one of the reasons why you got the mustache going on today.
It is, Virginia. I bought these figures about 8 months ago. Don't even know why. Never even heard of them. And as I'm chilling in my little lobby area, and the sun is hitting this one figure almost as if it's calling to me. Mm. And then I look at the figure, I really examine it. Tell me that does not look like me or my dad in the face. It looks very kin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Hold it right up next to you there so Suits can get a side by side.
Are you doing this on purpose? Are you trying to become him?
I just thought that was so fucking weird how much that looks just like my father from 1971, and it kind of looks like me.
He's got a magic cape on and a black top hat.
And it was odd how the sunbeam was hitting it, as if I was supposed to look and have this moment.
Okay.
That's all I got.
How much were you drinking? Because whiskey works.
You all right? What happened there?
So does gravity. Be careful.
Yeah.
Girl, we don't need you to fall again.
Yeah. Almost took a little tumble there.
Not with the damage you just did to your noggin.
I mean, this figure even has a cleft chin like me. It's crazy.
It does, yeah.
I thought
like
it was
you got your
weird.
own action figure.
I thought it was weird. It's from 1981. It's a very rare figure.
Well, you came first, yeah.
Yeah.
So did your dad.
But then again, it's just one of those things where it's really not that impressive, Bird. I get excited about a lot of shit.
Virginia, how impressed are you on a scale of 1 to 10?
Scale of 1 to 10, I'd say about a 4.
About a 4.
Moment, sunbeam,
Yeah, sunbeam.
spiritual kind of a moment. Like, oh, Dad, let me text him.
Doesn't sound like it's high.
Fuck. She's tough to impress. Unless you give her free drinks, she's not.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough to... Doesn't like ghost footage. You can bring a fucking alien in here.
Well, I like ghost footage when it's clear and obvious. That ghoul you showed me stealing your covers in the bed with you that one time, the one that Ozzy Osbourne picked up.
There's a rule, and I broke my own rule today. You never, ever show anybody anything until it's edited and ready to go and produced.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find it because people were texting me during the segment. So when I pull up the video, all right, what's up, Bird? What are you doing? I'm fucking working.
Hey, how's it hanging?
Yeah, it's like, motherfucker, I'm on the air trying to do something, right? Stop texting me.
Yeah.
Of course, that's what happens when I'm trying to show. So the whole setup sucked.
Yeah.
I am putting the video together as we speak. I'm almost done editing it.
Okay.
It's going to have 2 clips of the curtain moving, and it's also going to have the Class A EVP. If you like it, great. If not, kiss my ass. I don't care anymore.
There you go. That sums that up.
And that's where we are.
And that was more just direct comment to Virginia.
Yeah. And so it is.
Yeah, but that'll be released today, Kev.
Okay. All right, very nice. Another thing we were talking about on Friday was your upcoming camping trip that you're going to be doing. And Angie had said, yeah, I've lived in South Florida my entire life, and I only experienced Florida Springs over the past 6 years. And as Bird would say, holy fuck, I wish I would have explored them sooner. Itchituckney Springs is beautiful. Alexander Springs is just awesome. Rainbow Springs not only has springs, but also has an abandoned zoo, which is amazing to explore. At Silver Springs, I saw manatees, but I could only kayak, not swim. I've heard Jenny Springs is party springs, a.k.a. crowded, a.k.a. peeing in the water. I've not personally experienced that. I'm not a camper, so I cannot speak on the camping, but I've stayed in glamping cabins in Mayo, Florida. Whatever you do, you're going to enjoy it. Okay. So that sounds like some exciting stuff there, Bird.
It does.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to go wherever we're going.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that is
Abandoned zoo. That sounds fun.
Sounds eerie, doesn't it?
It's like a good place to shoot a video.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's pictures of it up online. This abandoned zoo that you can explore.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
Until you get murdered.
Yeah.
It does sound like a great place to murder somebody.
But you get murdered by an elephant ghost.
Yeah.
Which is pretty fucking horrifying.
And as he's murdering me, he goes, that curtain shit was real.
Could you imagine getting chased by an elephant ghost? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Horrifying.
I feel like I'm going to take a lot of tight turns. I feel like he would have a little bit more trouble tight turning.
What would be the scariest animal ghost out there? A fucking gator?
Cheetah.
Cheetah would be horrifying. A bear?
Mm-hmm.
Mad monkey.
Yeah, monkeys are kind of terrifying. They've done that before. So I think it was in Pirates of the Caribbean. They had like a ghost monkey.
Yes.
The monkeys from Wizard of Oz are creepy as fuck.
Yeah. No doubt they are. Yeah, I know you were talking about, you had an interesting little thing from the Wizard of Oz, because I had seen last week the Tin Man's oil can from the Wizard of Oz was up on the auction block for $200,000. And you said you were talking to somebody that said it was a really toxic environment making that movie way back in the day.
I talked to somebody whose grandpa worked on the behind-the-scenes stuff on Wizard of Oz, and he said if people knew how shitty things were behind the scenes of Wizard of Oz, it would take away a little of the shine from the movie.
Did it ruin your thoughts of it?
Well, they were saying they made Dorothy just drink coffee and smoke cigarettes to keep her weight down.
Wow.
There was a lot of contention behind the scenes, I guess, at least according to this dude.
Yeah.
Then I looked it up and Googled it just to see if there's anything behind it.
Yeah.
And there was some shit that went down.
You get away with some of that stuff back in those days.
The 30s?
Yeah. Yeah, they do that. Yeah, but if you want to get that memorabilia, that is up for auction. They got so many great things up for auction. We'd seen that they had that one ticket to a Michael Jordan basketball game, went for like $600,000 or whatever it was. And they had a sports auction over the weekend. I can't imagine being so excited to get your item and then getting the news that would kill the value of your item all within 24 hours. On Saturday, the final touchdown pass that Tom Brady threw to Mike Evans sold for $518,000 on Saturday night. This guy's like, I have Tom Brady's final touchdown pass. He'll never throw another touchdown as long as he lives.
That's big.
It's really big. And then on Sunday, Tom Brady announced that he's officially unretired and he's coming back to throw more touchdown passes, so that ball's not going to be worth shit.
He's coming out of he's not retiring?
Yeah. Nope.
You're fucking kidding me.
He announced it yesterday.
You've got to be shit. We got Brady'd?
Yep.
We got Brady.
We got Brady.
Brady'd.
He said, these past 2 months, I've realized that my place is still on the field and not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. He's coming back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for a 23rd season. And the guy who paid $518,000 for that memorable ball has got to be just drunk in a bar somewhere right now.
You gotta be shitting me. He's doing a kiss? He's Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend said he did Carline for 2 months and realized, oh, hell no.
Yeah, right. Yeah, somebody tweeted out, how bad are Brady's kids?
Giselle was talking just a little too much. I gotta go back on the football
field. In 2 months, they chased him back onto the football field. He's like, you know what? I can't do this. Peace, I'm out of here. It's crazy. Already done. Got an email here from CM. Said, about a month ago, I made a trip to Georgia, and as I was driving, my mom pointed a shiny object out in the sky. Couldn't see what she was talking about, so I just told her it was a utility pole. After about maybe 5 more minutes of driving on the interstate, I finally saw this shiny object. It was thin, silver in color, and shiny. It was not a plane. It was not a float. It was small in size and just floated. Finally, when I got my phone out to record, it just disappeared into thin air.
Whoa.
Fast forward a month, I told my kids about this sighting, and they thought I was insane. One day, while we were driving to my mom's house in Orlando, my oldest son said, "Look at that, Mom. Once again, I couldn't see it literally 3 minutes after I saw it, and it was the same thing I saw a month before." I told him that I had seen that before. And I told him, "See, I'm not crazy. It was the exact same color, size, and once again, it just disappeared into thin air." I saw it again. My oldest saw it, and my youngest son has seen it now. That is 4 people in total, including my mom, seeing the same thing. Do I believe in aliens? Yes. There was no way this was a drone or anything of that sort.
Yeah, we're living in some strange times right now because we don't know if it is military. We don't know if it's out of this world. In my opinion, I think it's a little bit of both. I personally believe we've reversed engineered things that's come from other parts of the world or other parts of the galaxy. Mm-hmm. That's just me, though.
So you think maybe it's something that we're doing and we're just testing it out?
I think it's a combination of both. I think you sometimes you'll see something not of this earth, and then I think there's some stealth shit going on with our military. I do find it awesome that the military goes, yeah, there is some shit that has intruded in our airspace and we don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And other countries have also backed this up.
Yeah.
UFOs have been seen in every single country on the planet.
Yeah. I've been doing a deep dive into ancient aliens.
Oh,
checking that out.
Be careful, man. It's a tough wormhole to get out of.
Yeah, it's some fascinating stuff, Virginia. You'd be like, I don't know, what the heck is this?
Do you ever get the feeling though when you watch Ancient Aliens, you go, they were running a little low on material that week. They needed to find. They were looking for.
There's a lot.
There's not a lot here.
There's a lot that I'm skipping over because they've got a whole bunch of episodes, but they actually have done top 10 most mysterious sites, top 10 this or top 10 that, where they've kind of gone through. So it's kind of nice because you get their best episodes and all you need from that episode all crammed into one. And so I'm kind of going through those. Like they had top 10 mysterious places. That's like, what the heck is that? Who knows?
There's about 3 or 4 stories, in my opinion, that are the best out there. That you go, there's so many eyewitnesses. Nobody knew what the fuck that was. I told you about the South American one or South Africa one, but the little kids at the elementary school.
Sure.
Where they saw beings, they saw spaceships. There's over 80 to 100 witnesses, including the head of the school. You had these people are still telling the same story of how these creatures came out of the UFO.
Out of it, Virginia.
Did they come out and talk to him?
They communicated telepathically through them. Yes, they did.
Wow.
They were as far as from Kevin to me. I mean, they were that close to these alien beings, and they took all of these kids, they put them all in different rooms. They all had the same witness encounter. They all drew the same fucking thing that they saw.
Were they drunk?
They were not drunk. High as fuck, though.
Yeah.
No, it's really, if you're into that stuff, it's a great, great story. Hard to debunk.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I got an email from Hernan. He said, huge fan of the show. I know you have a dislike for Patrick Mahomes' younger brother, just as much as I do. I was curious if you heard the story about how Patrick had to sit down his fiance, now wife, and his younger brother and told him not to attend any more games next year because of all the sideline antics that they were causing and how it's affecting his brand. Just curious if that was something you're going to touch on. Yeah, I don't know that I believe that. That was the report. I mean, if she's not at any games and his brother isn't either, then maybe I'd be like, okay, maybe there's something to it. But yeah, just kind of looking at both of them, I just can't see that happening. So... But yeah, they are people that I think a lot of people who really follow sports a lot are kind of annoyed by. And so there was something where she was sitting courtside with Patrick Mahomes at a Texas Tech game. He went there for college, and it was a basketball game. And she had made it look like they were fighting, sitting courtside, and somebody did video of it.
Oh, that's awkward.
And then was posting that all over the place. And
public fights are so
Public fights are the worst.
They are.
Keep it together. You know all eyes are on him.
Yeah.
Y'all got to get it together.
So
You're a little loose in public.
I don't believe that. I know that he's had to answer questions. That's been kind of embarrassing for him. I had seen that right after, like, his brother dumped the water on that one fan. The next day, the press was asking Patrick Mahomes about it, saying, so what do you say to your brother when he does stuff like that? What do you think? And so he's probably just be like, guys, just please don't ever be a question in a press conference for me. I'm sure that probably was said. It's
They
just
come for
tough.
me enough for my
right.
gameplay.
Right.
I don't need your antics off the field.
Yeah, don't make this harder for me. I'm being very cool by giving you guys jet rides and putting you up here and this and that and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, he made the ultimate commitment. They got married this weekend in Hawaii.
Yeah,
so
I know. Yeah. So, I mean, now it's even more. And
be cool, woman. Don't spray people with champagne. And you don't throw water on nobody. Y'all be chill.
yeah, hopefully they can kind of chill out. We'll see. Let me see. Got an email from Luis. Said, I was wondering if everybody has some type of food that when they got older they loved but wouldn't even eat it when they were younger. I'm turning 28. I noticed this with onions. When I was younger, I couldn't catch me ever eating an onion, and now I love them. Did you acquire a taste for a food as you grew older?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate raw onions, but there's something about sautéed grilled onions when they're really, really soft with a cheese sauce type of for your cheese on a burger or something. I can really like them, but they got to be done the right way. And I used to hate them.
Yeah.
But they taste very good to me.
When I was young, I wouldn't eat any of the stuff that my mom was into. Like, she loved avocado and she loved like sour cream, and it all felt like so strong to me. But then as I got older, now I love it.
Black beans and rice. I never ate that as a kid. And then I think Pollo Tropical came around. And the first time I had that, I might have been 21. The first time I had.
You're like, holy moly.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Right in the dick. Kicked me right there forever. I loved it.
Yeah, I think a lot of this stuff might be too. For me, it's preparation. I hated Brussels sprouts. Always did. They were so gross to me. And honestly, if you still just would boil up some Brussels sprouts and put them on a plate and serve them to me like that, I'd be like, this isn't very good. But they trick out Brussels sprouts now. They make them crispy and they put some kind of drizzle on them.
If you can go to like a yard house or something where they really garlic and the Parmesan.
Yeah, they're almost like a
Bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
They
at that
put
point,
bacon.
at that point, it's not a Brussels sprout.
No, it's not. Yeah. So I like those now, but I think it's more of, a revelation that they've had on making these things different.
Yeah, it's the preparation.
Yeah.
And I used to love ranch, and ranch is just something I just don't get down with that much anymore. It kind of grosses me out. There's a type I like, but other than that.
I went to my friend's restaurant, his new restaurant the other night, and they served these chicken wings. I know I told you, Kevin. They were so good. Fall off the bone. The meat just was so tender. He made this hybrid, and it was mixed a ranch and blue cheese together.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. And it had Parmesan in it. It was so good.
You're getting me so wet. I'm so hungry.
I'm happy, girl.
I'm so hungry today.
Are you?
Yeah.
Ready to go, huh?
Go get one of those $3 pies.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it ain't gonna be healthy.
Yeah. You're going for it, huh?
Yeah, I didn't eat that bad over the weekend, surprisingly.
Really? Okay.
You were too busy drinking and bumping your head.
Yeah.
That might be.
The booze took
Concussion
over.
Carl.
The booze took over.
I think it did.
So today's the day to make up for it.
Yes.
I get it. Let me see. Got an email here. It's, from Stacy. Said, I just wanted to share. I heard Kevin's shocker share on Friday, and it may seem strange to many, but I, like Kevin, also live in a relatively sexless marriage. We've been together for about 17 years, married for 15. We tried to have kids for about 14 years, ended up unsuccessful. We might have a little more time than some with kids. Let me see. We are the happiest couple we know, and we only have sex or other activities every now and then. It's not uncommon for us to go months, if not a year, without doing it. I'm crazy about my hubby, and I find him incredibly attractive, loving, sexy, etc. But it just seems like we both, after having years of a very healthy sex relationship, things just kind of slowed down, which for both of us, being best friends, loving each other, those things seem, well, secondary sometimes. We've had a lot of adventures and still are madly in love and very happy. I totally get Kevin and the Queen situation, and I am sure I'm not alone. There's a lot of factors in this situation: age, medications, confidence, etc. Not banging twice a week doesn't mean we are not 100% with our soulmates. It's kind of like Robert De Niro in Casino, where he says, that's my wife, the mother of my kids. I'm not doing that to her. Well, something along those lines. Love you, KVJ, just saying.
Yeah, if you're both on the same page, that's awesome. But
You just got to be on the same page.
yeah, if one of the persons still would like to be having sex, then that's when it just sucks.
And sometimes too, people are afraid to bring it up because if I just want to make sure everyone in that equation is happy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
If you asked both people and they were candidly
Yes.
honest, would they say, "Yeah, I'm fine, never having my penis touched"? Because chances are, if it's got a penis, it would like it touched.
I'm curious. I hope she's right when she writes the email because she very much could be. But yeah, I would love to know if you really got candid. Would my man be like, I wouldn't mind a blow piece every now and then. It would be kind of awesome. But I know you're not into it, so I'm not going to push for it.
Yeah.
I'm curious. Mm-hmm. So, okay, part 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want you to go home today and say, "You know what? I want to blow you," and see what he says.
Yeah, that's actually...
You think you're saying that odds are that he would be like, well, hell yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I think sometimes moods can be contagious, and I think if you've lived with somebody long enough, you know their moods and you know their quirks and you know what they're into. And if someone's definitely not feeling sex and you know they're not sexual anymore, and you are, and it might be a problem you just don't want to cross.
It takes away your wanting to be sexy too.
Yeah, and you're going to be delving into something that you have to pack a lunch for something. These are matters of the heart type of things. And sometimes it's easy to ignore things, although not the healthiest.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
Preach on.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Yeah, if he were faced with it, would he go for it?
Because I think there are people, guys, girls, they run out of that sex drive. Not to say it's still not there. It's just not important to them.
Mm-hmm. And there are some ladies that just refuse to do that. They're like, I'm not going to...
The blow piece, yes,
Yeah.
that's true. And there's some dudes that don't go down on their woman. What are you why? How can you not eat out your lover?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Since you won't, Jay Bird will.
You can tell somebody's hungry.
Move over. He's getting some pie.
I just would be so bummed out if I was in a situation where 69 is completely off the table. There's no shot of this.
Yeah.
Pie is on the menu.
It is 3.14 today.
It is
That's right.
3.14. He's getting hair pie.
That's why having those discussions is probably a really good thing. If you got to find out if sex is very important to you, make sure you get on the same page.
Yeah, well, let's say, not everyone loves a blow piece. Let's say you're a woman that, I don't know, loves to, you like a little fingering or clitoris stimulation.
Show me on Suits.
And that's your thing. There are some people that just like that. If your mate knows that you love that kind of thing and then you never do it to them, it's kind of bum me out, no?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, they're the one that's supposed to do it. If they don't do it, it don't get done.
Well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. And I love when you look at me and you talk about clitoral stimulation.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't you ever make eye contact again
I really forget.
while muttering the words clitoral stimulation.
Well, first of all, we are all very close here. Second of all, I sometimes forget we're on the air.
I got an email here from somebody wanting to know, do you think that I should have a baby? I'm 40 years old, never had children. I was in an 11-year marriage with a man I knew I should not have kids with. Health problems, drug issues, ultimately not the man or husband he promised to be. We split after I finally confirmed he was a liar and a cheater. 7 years later, I'm in a healthy relationship with a man I love very much. He has a strained relationship with his 20-year-old daughter, who he raised basically on his own. At 20, for the first time, she's now living with her mom and isn't keeping in touch with my fiance or myself. We all lived together for almost 4 years before she decided to bounce and leave. My fiance didn't want to have more kids following his previous struggles raising his daughter. It was hard for him, mid-20s, figuring out how to raise a girl solo was very challenging for him. I've always wanted kids. Life and the struggles that come with it always caused me to choose to ignore my longings to be a mom. Given all the circumstances, I settled for my life without kids. I'd made peace with it, or so I thought. Most days I go along and all is okay. Then those other days come when I'm absolutely overcome with sadness and hurt over the loss of something I never had. I feel crazy. Maybe I am. So recently my fiance asked if I'd like to have a baby. I just don't know the answer anymore. I'm lost and scared. Is it too late for me to carry a healthy child? Having a baby and not having a baby scare me almost equally at this age now. So she's kind of on both sides of it. I will not do IVF. It's just not for me in my life. Part of me also feels like I'd be forcing something that maybe God didn't mean for me to have. Just lost. Virginia, any thoughts? Jason, I feel like you may understand the kid thing, possibly. I always wanted to take a little boy to Little League, be a sports mom. I love my freedom in many ways, but I fear being totally filled with regret one day. What a mess I am.
You're not a mess. First of all, you're not a mess. I think a lot of people struggle with this. Mm-hmm. And these are, again, matters of the heart situation. So don't beat yourself up for feeling bad about any of it.
It's normal to wonder, oh, man, am I doing this right? I mean, I think a lot of people who have kids wonder that. And then people that don't wonder that. I mean, it's just, it really is a journey that you have to figure out and navigate on your own and really get deep with your partner and talk about it.
I mean, I've thought about all that stuff. I mean, I'm 44 going on 45. I mean, it's kind of, it's clear. It's that hole is kind of closing up for me.
Yeah.
But I'm at peace with my decisions in my life.
Right.
I am. You know, everything led me to here, and for whatever reason, this is where I'm stuck. You know, where I landed.
Mm-hmm.
How old did she say she was?
40.
Again? 40.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You still have time.
Yeah, you do. And, I think she's kind of, in a sense, answered her own question. And to me, I think sometimes you open the door, and if something walks through, great. And if it doesn't, then you've made your peace with it. To me, I think maybe you should try to have a child. And if it happens, great. And if it doesn't, say, look, I'll try for the next 2 years or whatever it might be. And if, we don't have it in 2 years, and I'll have peace with saying it just wasn't meant to be for me, but I gave it a try, so there should be no regret.
The good thing is, I really believe you have all the weapons in your life to be able to fight whatever battle comes your way. If you have a kid, you're going to raise the kid, and it's going to be awesome. If you don't have a kid, you're also going to find a way to make your life awesome.
Absolutely.
You've gotten to 40, you'll be all right.
Yeah, I mean, there's any parent will tell you, there's the good and the bad, and
totally.
Yeah.
The kid part seems cool to me. It's the thing that's horrifying is to be in a relationship and you feel like you're stuck and you go, oh my gosh, I married the wrong person. I'm stuck with this person. We don't even like each other. To me, that is...
It sounds like you're in a pretty good spot with everything. Yeah. So that's all good. So, yeah, I would say that regardless of whatever you decide, it's probably going to be the right thing. So we'll see. Got a buddy of mine.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just is in town. Wanted to stop by. He's a old radio friend from back in the day.
High Pitch. What's up, brother?
High Pitch Erik.
Jason?
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
We haven't seen you in forever.
My man.
I know. What are you drinking? You drinking early in the morning?
Not today. I
today.
had a rough weekend, Eric.
Hey, Will. Yeah. Erik and I go way back to when I was on in Fresno. I mean, the early part of my career. That's how long I've known this guy.
Right.
And so we used to have him on our morning show in Fresno. And then he would do, a lot of different radio stuff. He's from New York.
Right.
And then he got hooked up with some dude named Howard Stern. And you've been on with Howard for a very long time. In fact, I think are you kind of on assignment here for a Howard bid? Is that why you're in South Florida right now?
Yes, I am. I drove here from New York.
Wow.
Yeah.
My first time I drove.
That's awesome.
Okay. How was your drive?
Great. Not bad.
Okay.
The weather was nice.
Okay, well, that's what Florida's known for.
Yeah.
So what is your assignment? You're supposed to rendezvous with somebody, and something's supposed to happen.
I'm rendezvousing with a chick.
Okay.
All right,
Oh,
so-
you're going on a date?
No.
Oh no! Listen to this, Virginia. This is
Okay. Am I allowed to say
Oh,
it?
you can say whatever you want to say. Yeah, you can talk about anything. Bring it all out here. This is the same. We have luckily on this podcast we got the same rules as Howard does, which is none.
Okay, so
Yeah.
there's a woman. She goes by the name of Debbie. She's a cum queen.
No.
She sounds great.
I did not see that. I don't know how I didn't see it coming.
Okay. So for people that don't know, and I'm not sure I do either, what is the definition of a cum queen?
Well, she likes to blow people,
Yeah.
and her fascination for years was to blow me.
Oh, well, let's make this dream a reality.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You like getting blowjobs?
well, I haven't gotten it done in a long time.
How long has it been since a lady has
Probably
Caressed.
since 2012. 12 since my last girlfriend.
Okay, so same as Kevin.
It's okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're on the same kind of drought. So 10 years between blowjobs for you.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's been calling Howard for years, saying, I want to blow high pitch.
Okay.
So
Why is this taking so long?
So finally,
I feel like you should have drove down here 7 years ago.
so finally, we were on the phone like a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
and she said, I want to blow high pitch. I want to suck him off.
that was the
Always the lady.
Was that the eloquence with
Yeah.
how she phrased it?
Keep it classy.
and finally, I drive down here,
Yeah.
and we went out for dinner last night
Oh,
met up
okay.
with her.
for the first time.
Where do you take a cum queen for dinner?
We went
I mean,
to
what kind of fine establishment do you?
we went to Houston's in Pompano Beach.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh!
Wow.
Okay, that's
That seems a little nice for a cum queen.
I know, right?
You could take her to Culver's.
Hey, Culver's is nice.
Well,
Even that seems kind of nice.
And then after that, she got a hotel for me and her.
really?
okay.
She paid for the hotel room?
Yes,
Now, who paid for
Wow.
dinner?
she did.
What?
Oh my gosh!
I mean, what a
so
night.
she's whining, dining, and 69.
She did. And
This is like the dream. You're living the dream.
yeah. So
Oh my gosh.
and I see what she has on the table. She bought a whole bunch of toys.
Oh no! Okay.
She
well,
brought toys
Toys.
to the restaurant.
No.
Oh.
To the hotel.
Oh, gotcha.
to the
okay.
hotel. Okay.
okay.
Thank God she didn't whip the toys out at dinner.
Right.
Whoa.
And I got so nervous when I saw all the toys.
what kind
Well,
of
what was she
toys
going to
did-
do with them?
Yeah, what'd she have?
She wanted. I said she bought like cock rings. I said no, I don't want that.
Okay.
Well, you don't know where
know-
it's been.
Right, because I went to the cigar lounge to meet some friends of mine last night,
Yeah.
and they said to me the cock rings will, burst a vessel on my cock. I'm not going to have that done.
I didn't know. Really? Do they come with a warning? They'll burst a vessel?
Exploding cock?
Yeah.
Oh my
All right.
gosh.
Well, no one wants that for your cock.
Was there other toys that she wanted to do stuff to you with that you were a little nervous about?
Stick one in my ass, like
Oh
she
yeah.
wanted
she
to-
wanted to milk my prostate.
She
Oh.
did.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
gonna peg you.
That,
Yeah.
that's,
Is that pegging? Is that when they?
I think so. Yeah.
And what
Yeah.
did you say? That she brought that up, and then
Yeah.
you said no way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have her number if you want to call her.
oh, I don't know.
Maybe we do that tomorrow. I know you're gonna be hanging out for a couple days, so maybe we'll call her tomorrow.
So did she give you a straight up blowjob?
Last night
She did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the hotel.
at the hotel.
Now,
Okay.
what were the circumstances? Did you just lay on the bed and
I laid on the bed, relaxed, and she gave me a blowjob.
wow? And how long did it take?
Maybe about 10 minutes.
Okay, all
The
right.
first time I had a gun in a long time.
That's good.
10 minutes is
I
good.
understand
Were you
that.
trying to hold out? Were you thinking about things like baseball and things like that, or you just
No, I
Just
was
drown
I was-
yourself
I
into
was
the
enjo-
moment.
I was enjoying it.
how was she good? I mean, was
Yeah,
the quality
Rotten-
good?
She was amazing.
Rotten Tomatoes score. You give it what, like 90%?
95.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did she?
How'd she look?
I have a picture of her.
Really?
Oh yeah, we'd like to see that.
I
Yeah.
would.
Did she tickle the balls?
Oh, she tickled it like she had this special lotion, and she used a vibrator on my balls too.
Wow.
Did she really?
There's
Yeah.
so many twists and turns in this story.
She
I
did
know,
the
yeah.
work.
I knew there's gonna be some twists.
This is worth the drive. You got to say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, this is worth the drive.
That's
Yeah.
her.
Okay.
Can we show her photo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
let me see.
She's not bad
Not at
looking.
all.
She's a good looking
I
woman.
want to let people know what a cum queen looks like. Okay. Out of
She
Pompano,
is
huh?
not a bad looking
And
woman.
let me
No.
ask you this: what did you guys have a good time? Other than the, of course, you love the blow piece, but did you guys get along with your personalities?
Oh, we got along with the personalities. Great.
That's awesome.
So is
Yeah.
there going to be more than just the sucking? I mean, is there a chance that you might start commiserating and actually hanging out to make this a decent, respectable relationship, or is
Yeah.
it just are you just dropping and running?
Oh, we're gonna hang out, have a decent relationship.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look. If you're happy, I'm happy, and if she's happy, I think that's great.
How many times has the Howard Stern show gotten you laid? Would you say?
A bunch of times. My
Oh.
first time I got in there was 1997.
Right. Yeah. I was
And
going to say.
I did a lot of pornos. So,
Wait, you did a lot of pornos?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
mean,
you.
What about him doesn't say porn star to you?
No, I didn't know that.
So we're trying to look for someone to shoot our blowjobs in the hotel. And she said, whoever...
Oh, you wanted it on camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
we got a guy.
And she said, whoever...
Now, would Howard show this
Dennis!
on? Would he show this on? Would Howard show an X-rated?
Yeah,
video?
and
Oh,
she
Howard
said-
would show the whole thing.
She said, whoever is into filming this for us, she said she'll give anyone a blowjob whoever wants to film it for
She'll
us.
blow the video guy.
So she's very giving.
Yeah.
She's a
okay.
cum queen, dude. This is
Wow.
what cum queens do. They just
She loves semen.
they're just always sticky.
Yeah, that's what she's all about.
Does at the end of the day she come home with like feathers and dirt and shit stuck to her?
Look, I gotta tell you, High Pitch, I filmed a lot of shit minus the blowjob. That's very nice of her.
Yeah, and she has a red hat, and that says "Cum Queen" too.
She's got the red cum queen
She's
hat.
got a hat, so she wears that out proudly.
No, I told her not to wear
Oh.
it last night.
Oh,
Good,
okay. You didn't want to wear
yeah.
that to Houston's.
I mean, you're trying to look
Yeah.
respectable and make it look like you're on a date.
Because
Wow.
I mean, there's a lot of kids. She said she wants to blow me on the balcony of the hotel. I said, don't. There's a lot of kids.
Well, look at you.
That's good.
Look
Yeah.
at you. You got standards.
Yeah.
I knew that. Wow. Okay.
Huh.
Oh, it sounds like everything's going so well. Pretty good on your vacation so far.
Yeah, she wants to use the toys on my prostate. And
So there's gonna be a round 2 then?
round 2 tonight.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's going to be some fireworks in the air.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you just going back to the hotel, skipping dinner, or are you doing dinner again?
We're gonna do dinner tonight and more blowjobs and maybe wild stuff tonight.
Wow.
Okay, you'll give us
This is quite the spring break.
It is,
I
yeah.
need a part 2.
Yeah.
I needed a follow up on this.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll get a part 2 from you tomorrow.
I have video of our blowjob last night.
Oh my gosh! I don't know if I can.
I'm gonna hold off. But I do want to hear part 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right
I'm,
now,
glad, I'm happy you're having a good time.
right now,
Yeah.
all I can do is words. That's all I can do right now.
It's a lot to take
It
in.
is. It is. But you never know what tomorrow might bring.
Congratulations.
Now, okay, so when you come to South Florida, you get an invitation from the Cum Queen. Does Howard invite you to his Palm Beach mansion?
No, I don't think he's down here.
Oh, he's in
Well,
New
the
York
mansion's
right now.
here.
Yeah.
Can you just use it while he's not here?
No.
Did I see that you did an update with Howard recently? Were you on recently as we're talking to High Pitch Erik again or something like that? I thought I saw an interview with you that was recently with Howard.
With the Cum Queen.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay, I
Yeah.
gotcha. I missed that part.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's an ongoing saga. So
This
we're
is
getting.
big.
And that
Yeah.
was that the first time you had been on in a while?
No, I call in a lot about
Okay.
certain stuff.
Yeah. Oh, he's been a regular.
He's been
for-
consistent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has for quite a while.
But the Cum Queen is more consistent.
Well, I can see why. It's a fascinating story.
Yeah.
It really is. Okay. Well, congratulations.
Keep
Thank
her
you.
keep
Yeah.
her busy and give her what she wants.
That's for sure. No doubt.
All right. Well, there you go. We'll get part 2
Yes.
tomorrow on the show. Thank you, Erik.
When do you go back to New York?
Wednesday or Thursday morning.
Okay.
Okay.
Stopping over in Atlanta and Delaware.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Delaware.
Yeah.
We're so proud of you.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, we'll get an update with High Pitch tomorrow. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yeah.
I always love it. It's great seeing you, man. You
Yeah.
look better than ever, by the way.
Thank you.
Not aging a bit, man.
Thank you.
You do.
Yeah.
You look the
Yeah,
same.
you look the
Yeah,
same.
He does. He's looking great.
I
All
lost
right.
a lot of
Very
weight.
good.
Good
Yeah,
for you.
good for
right.
you.
Looks
Yeah.
great. All right, we'll get that much needed update for you tomorrow. So, thank you very much. How about that for a Monday, huh?
Well, you surprised me, Kev.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, what a story.
What a story indeed. All right, Virginia, we got to talk about something else, right?
Yeah, thank you to our vodka sponsor, Atoll Vodka. It's delicious, it's crisp and citrus, and you should grab it for yourself. You can pick it up right now online at mashandgrape.com.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.